Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
Here we need to make sure you gape your buttholes.
Sometimes your vagina dies. Then you know it's time to go.
But I'm hearing that women don't really like having sex very long anymore. That's the new thing.
Here we go.
Okay. Already
We're the three
crushed.
best friends.
Crushed one Heineken 0-0. Already crushed one, baby.
Dang.
Heineken 0-0 is going down extra smooth right now.
I would if I
got a
could
big fucking boner right now.
figure out how to open it.
Yeah, well, just get a bottle opener, brother. Come on.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Round two.
Can we just get into what we just talked about or no?
I will say they're my favorite. They're my favorite out of all the non-alcoholic beers.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Have you done a taste
not bad.
test?
Yeah, I've tasted a lot of them because I'm a sober Sally right now. So I've had quite a few, and I'd say they're top tier for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you drunk right now?
I'm a St. Pauli's boy.
Oh, are you?
Finally. Wait, Blake, can I just ask
Wait,
you?
what?
What?
That sound bite
Yes.
that you just dropped?
Yes.
Which I think I was like, hey, you should put that on there. That seems like something relevant to us.
That-
Did you just upload that recently, or has that been in the cut?
I've had it in the cut for a while.
Are you drunk right now?
It's from a Drake song. So
Because you're a huge Drake fan now.
yes.
Finally.
I have turned the corner. I'm now a Drakesman. Big Drake energy.
Yeah, as soon as the dick video came out, you were like, he's pretty good. Honestly.
Oh yeah, we did talk.
What happened?
Remember-
What happened to Drake?
We
When his wriggle raggle got raggled out.
we talked about it. Remember he had his large cock in his hand on like in an airplane.
When he was full mast.
Yeah, we talked about it.
I sort of remember that. Yeah, no, I do.
Adam has never seen a dick he remembers.
I don't.
He had a long penis.
Yeah, but
That's cool.
You claimed that he
Not necessarily the thickest one I've ever seen.
grabbed it by the base.
And it kind of tapered off in a way that doesn't appeal to me, but
Yeah, you were claiming that he grabbed it far too close to the base.
right, based God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an old trick. That's when you're sending dick pics. That's an old trick. Not that I ever have,
Right.
but
I got a big fucking
but
boner
that
right
would be
now.
my trick.
But
Okay.
just to really close the loop on this, that's when that dick video came out.
Uh-huh.
That's when Blake was like, "We gotta unearth some Drake drops."
Absolutely.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to? Wasn't he beefing with Kendrick Lamar? Whatever happened to that?
It's only gotten crazier, and I'm glad we're talking about it now.
Yes. Yes.
Drake's like suing him for defamation, or his record label or something.
Oh, whoa!
Oh yeah, he's like taking down the entire like music industry to destroy him. He's
Yeah.
like claiming that like he paid for like listens or something to get it, or like to get
Who that Kendrick Lamar did?
Yeah.
That there was some, no, yeah, exactly. That there was some like business sorcery to suppress
Mhm.
Drake's listens versus
Oh,
Kendrick's.
yeah.
Because I guess you can like pay more for Spotify to like feature you a little bit more, you know?
Oh, that'd be fun to uncover.
Yeah.
But like, I like how Drake's like, yeah, I'm suing
It's basically like
for business happening.
yeah. It's basically like he
Like, this is just what we do. This is just how business works.
That is bitch made, but
it's very bitch made.
it's bitch made to sue because you're like, I'm gonna go
Right.
tell my daddy, my
Right.
lawyer daddy.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Right.
when you would play the homie at like Super Nintendo and he'd be losing and then he turned the game off. It's just not cool, man. Just because
Mhm.
you're losing.
Is that what
Yeah.
you would do?
No, man.
I feel like it's a little different than that. Where I could see you being a little bitch, Blake, about video games.
Adam, you don't think it's exactly like what Blake just said? He thinks Adam thinks it's a little different.
No, I never did that. I never did
Right.
that.
I think it might be a little different, but
But yeah, like are movies suing other movies because they're in 10 of the theaters of the 12 screens or whatever, and you're like, I'm just the substance. I'm trying to crack in.
Well,
Trying to get some eyeballs.
maybe they're gonna start doing
you
that.
can't.
Maybe they're gonna.
Well, I wonder because is that illegal to do? If it's illegal to do, then okay, then unearth.
Mm.
But if it's not,
I mean, I did forget Adam's all about legality.
Absolutely.
I'm a legal guy. I'm a legalese.
Adam's all about the up and up.
I'm all about
Uh-huh.
that legalese, baby.
Legalese,
Which is a
boy.
real word.
Is it? Is it the word?
So, Blake, we just found out we've known you
Yes.
more than half of our lives.
Uh-huh.
Upwards of 20 years.
Yeah.
More than 20 years.
Uh-huh.
And we just found out that you have a dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
You own a dog.
Yes.
You're a dog owner.
Yes, I've had a dog for close to like I don't know, 7 years now.
You've had a dog for 6 or 7 years.
6-7 years?
We've talked about dogs all the time. You've never mentioned that you have a dog. That's such a
Wait
crazy...
a second. 6-7 years?
Maybe. Yeah, right around there.
Hang on,
Maybe.
is this a Blake Anderson 6-7 years?
Yes.
Or is this like a legit actual 2 or 3 years?
I'm trying to calculate how long I've been with Sam, but yeah, ever since she moved in.
So this is a Sam dog.
I didn't choose this dog. This dog was bestowed upon me. It was a package
Okay.
deal.
You didn't land on Plymouth Rock?
Exactly. Thank you.
Got it.
And
Got it.
yeah, so I don't really claim the dog because I didn't pick the dog. I didn't choose the dog. So it's
Okay,
not
It's getting dark. It's getting oddly dark.
it's not my dog, but
Okay.
I
Yeah. Damn. It seems like you hate this dog. Do you like this dog? Or...
I don't love
Okay.
the dog.
What are we
Okay.
talking? Are we talking? Is this a rescue? Is this a purebred? Is this something I would approve of?
So that's why you don't claim the dog. Is you there's some animosity, there's some hatred in your heart towards this dog.
To be fair, no, I love dogs. Dogs are rad, but I'm not really I'm not a super pet guy. I'm not really into pets.
Mhm.
I don't-
Do all dogs go to heaven? In your
I
opinion?
I don't think they do. I don't think this one is going to heaven. It's kind of a demon
Okay.
dog.
Is
It's
it kind of
going
a piece of
Okay.
shit dog, or what's the deal?
no? It's just
Why don't you love this dog?
It's just a really
And-
complex. It's a very complex dog. I don't want to shit talk on this dog. It's just in case Sam listens. I don't want to like shit.
We didn't ask you to shit on the dog. We just wondered why we had never heard of the dog.
Yeah, we're just asking some questions about the dog. We didn't know that this dog existed. The fact that this dog has been in your house that you own for 6 or 7 years. I think you said 7 or 8 years.
No. I don't think.
Who's
it's,
to say?
I don't think it's 8 years.
Okay, so
By the
6.
way, I don't even want to come at you this hard.
Yeah.
Like today, I rolled into this episode being like, I feel like we've been riding Blake
Yeah.
Yeah,
too hard.
you guys have really been.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll save it.
You've been fucking giving it to me. I'm
Yep.
getting Eiffel Towered by you, bros, every week.
Well, that's kind of fun. If I can remember to make an apology later, I will. If I can remember. But I've been
Yeah.
like, whoa, we ride this guy kind of hard. And today
Okay.
I'm like, let's
Well,
ease off the brakes.
only
And then I
reason-
found out you have a dog you've never talked about.
The only reason we ride this guy hard is because it's stuff like this.
What?
It's stuff
Okey-dokey.
exactly like this,
So-
where he'll just casually drop that he owns a dog that lives with him for 6-7 years. We talk about dogs kind of often. I'd say
Yeah.
that it's a topic that comes up on the podcast.
It's a dog heavy pod.
It's dog pod.
It is pretty. I know, and I have to really hold my tongue when.
What
when
kind of dog?
Some kind of like It's like a poodle something. It's a little guy.
Okay, well I see why you don't love it.
Like a mixed breed.
I believe it has one or two. Yeah, like two breeds to it.
That's a mix.
Yeah.
okay.
That's a mix.
It's a
Do you
poodle.
walk this dog ever?
I have.
Yeah.
But
Do you have to? I mean, what size shits does this dog?
very little, very tiny.
Yeah.
The shits are. It's
Okay.
a
Then
small
what's-
dog. It's just
and
a
it
little.
doesn't shed. Does it shed?
No.
Well, what's not to like about this dog?
It's a-
Just kind of mean.
Little mean. It's a little nippy.
Is it in charge?
No, but you know what?
Adam?
She has some real fight to her, so I appreciate that.
I think it's in charge.
No, it's not in charge. It's not in charge. I've
Okay.
tried to check this dog before, and she doesn't back down. She's very feisty, and I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole thing is you are not supposed to back down. They don't back down until you don't back down. Have you seen Caesar Milan?
I have.
This dude just lets dogs bite him and then looks at them like this. Doesn't hurt. Even though you know he's in pain.
Who is that? Is that the dog whisperer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
show is great. Like, he takes down some really scary little dogs.
But he gets bitten
He does.
and then just doesn't act like it.
yeah, he's just
Mhm.
like, do it again.
That's the trick.
And he like stares at them. And then the dog is like,
Like, what the fuck? Why isn't the
Yeah.
bite?
So you need to fight this dog a la Gary Busey surviving the game
Okay.
speech.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know.
Which should be a whole soundbite in its own. Just hit play, let it ride.
We could
So-
pull it up.
Blake dropped that bomb on us
Mhm.
where it's almost a friendship betrayal that we didn't know he had a dog. So I was but I felt betrayed there.
Okay.
But then also he dropped a little bit of a bomb that he was saying that he wants to get his butthole fingered.
We're the three best friends.
Right before you
Uh-huh.
jumped on the podcast, Turs.
I didn't say I want to get my butthole finger. I said I want.
Before I got on,
Before you got on, because we were waiting a little bit for you. You were stuck in traffic or whatever.
I was, I'm
Mhm.
sorry about that.
Was it-
Yeah.
And so we were waiting just kind of in the Zoom lobby, just
Mhm.
chilling. And
Mhm.
Blake kind of out of nowhere said that he wants to get his butthole fingered.
Loose
Please explain.
butthole.
Well, I don't.
You can do that.
I'm aware that
You don't even have to wait.
I wasn't saying I want to get my butthole fingered. I just said I've been thinking I need to get checked for all the like butthole diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Where they?
Okay.
Yeah.
You know that the doctors say it's it used to be 50. Apparently Isaac
Mm-hmm.
he's like, it's 50. They don't finger your butthole until you're 50.
Right.
Right.
And we think that maybe the
Punk
doctor
rock,
looked
getting
at his
radical.
butthole and was like, nah,
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Come
I'm
back.
gonna kick this can down the road.
Come back in
Because
5
my
years.
doctor told me 45.
I've been hearing it's younger. I've been hearing you should go in at 40 to get your prostate,
Because-
colon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do-
prostate checked? Yeah.
Yeah.
Colon cancer? Something.
But like, why not? But why not? Like, why not just get checked? Like, why do they always say like, you just wait?
Yeah, get it. Go in there 20, 30
Yeah. Why not?
times a week.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But
Sure.
why
What?
does this
Huh?
disease run in your family or?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, but I
Is
mean,
it a disease?
what it,
Like cancer? Yeah.
Yeah, it's disease, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the terminology.
Like colon
It's
cancer,
science.
I think.
Cancer's a disease.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not a virus.
Yeah.
Dude, I just got all the test results back from my physical and it just came. The doctor called me. And you know, when they
Mhm.
call you, that's like, oh, shit.
That's
what does
not
that mean?
Right.
They
Right.
told me that I have, it's not crazy, but it's something I should watch. High cholesterol.
Uh-oh.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And they said that I should
Mm-hmm.
work out more and lift weights.
What?
And I'm like, dude, that's all I do.
Yeah. You like, do you listen to my world famous podcast?
I'm like, it's all I do. If
Did
I
they
lifted
say-
my wife would leave me if I was in the gym or at physical therapy more often.
A moment longer.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's out.
So it wasn't.
She's out. She's
Yeah.
bags are packed.
Did you tell them you eat an entire chicken a night?
I've
And
slowed
is
down on
that-
the chicken. And I've slowed down on the red meat too. And I heard that's what really does it. So I don't know what it is. And also they told me that I should watch my drinking because I have an enlarged liver.
Whoa.
So
You know, this is news to you somehow.
yeah,
Not news. This is not news to anyone listening.
yeah. But I mean
Well, if it's
sure. I bet it's a little enlarged. And they said it wasn't anything crazy, but watch your drinking, enlarged liver.
Dude, you should have been like, have you ever seen a bigger one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Larger is better, right?
Well, the bummer is I didn't get to talk to the doctor. He left a voicemail with all this on it. So I was like, oh shit.
Damn it.
Oh, that doesn't seem kosher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, you did. I'm questioning who has the most enlarged liver, and maybe we could get that we could all go to the doctor before the next live show,
Oh.
get these results.
Right. Yes. We've talked about doing something like this. Measure the T.
Talk about low T. Yeah.
Let's get a physical on stage.
Dick pic from the base. Yeah. Everything.
What if we even like go behind a curtain and then like, you know, they do one of those cool tubes that they put like down your throat and
You
stuff.
wish. You wish, bitch.
That would be cool, bro.
Or the kind
We
that
go
you just-
behind a curtain so they put something down our throats?
Yeah.
Do we need a
do
curtain
that. You
for
could
this?
do that on stage, dude. You don't have to. I thought you meant like
How about we go behind a curtain for the prostate exam?
you put your head through the curtain and the ass is behind the curtain and then he checks your ass back
Okay.
there. But you're
That
This
too.
is Adam's favorite porno category, but yeah,
That
go ahead.
too. We could do that too. Anything could happen behind the curtain.
That had a category. That category had a run for about 4 years, where it was just like a woman at a lemonade stand on a boardwalk getting fucked from behind the curtain, going,
oh
like, "Do you want fresh squeezed lemonade?"
Yeah. Those were pretty cool.
it's only 69 cents.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
Those are really good. Those are
Yeah.
the acting is always really phenomenal.
And the people ordering the lemonade are like,
You're
somebody a block away goes, "Will you go order lemonade over there?"
the,
And you're like, "All right,
the
here's
person.
$20.
Would you
Act normal."
go off? It's gotten
I feel like the pornos, the acting in pornos have really it's slowed down. I feel like
Oh,
what?
go on, go off.
I feel like when we were in
Gotcha,
our
bitch.
peak, when we were in our peak porno watching eras,
Sure.
which you guys might still be.
Halloween every year. Go ahead.
I feel I feel there was production value in the
Well,
pornos, and
yeah,
it was
absolutely.
a more of an
There-
event because they were selling the DVDs,
Absolutely.
Mm.
they were selling the VHSs
Yes.
for the
Well,
for
there
the
was a
dad.
fork in the road. There was a fork
Yeah.
in the road.
Okay.
And we all know. Remember when they spent like, I don't know, I think it was like $1 million or something crazy, $10 million on
the
like
pirate
a
one.
Pirate of
yeah.
the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like this is the future, and then it was absolutely the opposite of that.
Yes.
Where they're like, no, you have a van. We're gonna pick up a woman and throw her out of the van. Actually, that's the new style.
Yeah.
And it was
Dude.
like, well, I'm not asking for that either. If I could just get a middle of the road where there's a little bit of set design and no one's getting thrown out of a van,
Yeah.
we're good
Yeah,
to go.
what was the throwing out of the van? I wish we did a whole sketch about this,
Yeah,
about
we
how
did.
like
Yes. The bang bus.
we did a bang bus sketch way
Mhm.
back in the day. And that was when we first harnessed the power of the internet
Right,
because it went
right,
mildly viral, very moderately viral. And
Yeah.
then Bang Bus sent us a lot of free merch, which
Yeah, we were swagged out.
Which is great. And they were pioneers.
They
were
were.
pioneers.
we were very excited about. We were all in our early 20s. It was very exciting.
If I could give them one note, it's the idea of like driving around and then a woman's like, yeah, fuck me in this van. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you're like throw them out of the van
No,
and they're
that's just
standing there in the
right.
corner with their clothes, you're like,
Yeah. What the
dude,
heck?
what?
Yeah.
That's not kind.
Why? Why are you doing that? You just what?
No, the cooler thing would have been they found their wife.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
this is who you're gonna marry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they get married. Yeah.
They're like,
that's
wow.
I would
Like
like
they
it.
actually drive to that Whitechapel in Vegas, and they're just like,
or the driver's a priest.
Oh, that's kind of
oh,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah.
You know? Oh, I didn't know.
Bang bus.
So as they're doing it, doggy style,
Mhm.
he's doing the sermon.
He's reciting his vows.
Right. Yeah. The
Yeah,
vows.
They
Yeah.
they step on like the glass
He's like, you may now
Mhm.
kiss the bride.
and they say L'chaim and they're like, yeah.
Oh, they're
so-
Jewish in
Sure.
this scenario.
I assume they could be.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
it could be anything.
We assume they could be. Yeah.
Black, white, polka dots.
It'd be anything.
Your
No, but I was always bummed out that I was part of. I mean, look, it's a whole dark thing, but like
you weren't part of it. You weren't part of it.
to then be part of the thing where they're kicking them out of the van. You're
Yeah.
like, guys,
It's not kind.
Wait, are you admitting to something publicly?
No.
You were part of it? Why do you keep saying you were part?
Yeah,
you're partaking. You're partaking.
you are. You are.
Because you're watching.
I mean, I'm not. Look, Kyle's not here to
Yeah.
go on about the dark, deep corners of porno.
Kyle knows
but-
better more than any of us.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
did work in it a little bit.
But look, I'm clicking. I'm clicking.
Yeah.
And, I'm seeing the ads for Load Boost.
Absolutely.
And we could circle back to that, but
I feel like our podcast is definitely porn adjacent. I feel like
sure. Hey, aren't
we're
we
not
all?
in the industry, but we're
Everyone's a little bit of a whore.
on a scale from 1 to 10. It doesn't get any better than 0.
Heineken 00, the official brew of endless possibilities, because with Heineken 00, now you can.
At the office, pre or post workout, relaxing at home, 0.0% alcohol means this is a Heineken you can enjoy anywhere or anytime.
Heineken 00, 0.0% alcohol, 100% taste. Only 69 calories. Now you can.
Available at your local Heineken retailer or for delivery at Heineken.com.
You must be 21 plus to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. When's the last time you guys dusted off like an old vintage porno? Because those are awesome, like 70s pornos.
No. Can I just, okay, so just real quick, like dust it off or like typed in retro?
Yeah,
You wait.
sure.
And also,
I don't know.
No.
Once a year I type in retro.
I'm saying go buy a VCR.
Dust it off, no.
like you'd have to buy a VHS player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a VCR.
Yeah.
Put in like an old tape from underneath like your dad's bed and like let it ride.
Blake, you're famous. You know that, right?
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Where are you going to these places where you need to dust off tapes? You know that they go, well, Blake Anderson is here.
He's here buying.
I'm going to text everyone I know, tweet about it.
He's here again.
TM Zizzle
He's
will be
here for
outside when you.
The third time today.
Yeah.
I mean, do those places still exist? I haven't gone on a road trip in so
They do
long.
because of relationships. You know, where
Right.
people are like,
Sure.
Todd, how are you? Good. Did you guys get my videos in? You know that we did.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, they don't want to let down the local community.
It's a community. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
Well,
get
it
that.
was for a while because
Janet died.
when we would go to that hunting trip.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
There
Dust
was
it off.
no
R.I.P..
cell service, so no internet out there for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
It was very hard to get.
You had to make your own pornos. I get it.
It was super spotty,
right.
and you couldn't watch the porno.
That
Sure.
sucks.
But in the last 5 or 6 years, suddenly
Yeah.
lightning speed. Now all those rural areas are now able to get their pornos.
Right.
So the little porn barn down the way,
extinct.
it's, yeah, extinct. It's mad dusty.
Yeah.
You'd have to dust everything off.
Yeah. Type in retro.
That's too bad.
It is too bad.
Yeah, it's a bummer. I mean, this is like someone just got like a Starlink to a village and the village got porno or they got phones or something.
Right.
And then
right.
within like 2 weeks, the entire village of the dudes in the village were all just walking around watching porno.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
what
all
do you
day.
expect?
Oh yeah,
brother?
that's right.
Isn't that just like kind of like
Telling?
yep. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a yeah-huh.
Yeah, man.
That's the biggest yeah-huh I've ever heard in my life.
Imagine you live in a village.
Yes.
Closing my
You-
eyes.
I'm there now. I'm smelling the smells.
You've never seen any other women but the women in your village, and you're related to a lot of them.
Blake's like, I'm dressed as a construction worker. Different village, not the village
Yeah.
people.
Come on now.
Different.
Come on.
I'm a biker in assless leather chaps.
Yeah, different.
Fuck it.
different.
No, it's not what I was thinking.
And you've never seen anyone outside of this village.
Right.
Suddenly you can see every woman imaginable.
Naked grandma!
Every color and creed.
All walks of life, black, purple.
Yeah, right. Black polka dot.
Red, white, blue, purple, polka dot.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Show stopping.
And you can see, and they're working at a lemonade stand, and they're having.
Do you remember the first? I mean, I'm sure it just shocks. It would shock.
You've got the floor, Adam. You've got the floor.
You're getting emotional, and you're getting emotional.
Adam picked up the microphone.
He's holding his heart.
First time I remember seeing a naked woman, I opened.
Yeah, what was your mom doing?
It wasn't my mom. It wasn't my mom. First time outside of, I'm sure I saw my mom, but outside of my mom,
Sure.
she had no lasting impact.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And I
yes,
opened
yes.
up, I was
Burn.
waiting for my mom to pay for something.
Okay.
And there was a porno rack right here. It was a shitty gas station. And I'm standing there. Yeah, dude. And I grabbed a magazine.
So your mom was there?
Yeah, my mom was right there. I didn't
Got
know
it.
what I was grabbing. I just
yeah.
grabbed a magazine.
You were in
Yeah,
her
yeah.
presence.
And I opened it up, and there was a woman, and she was holding her
Mhm.
tit.
Ah.
She had like a big tits,
Ah.
and she had them like propped up on her arm like
yeah.
this,
Oh shit!
and they're
Like
flopped over.
like a falconer.
Yes, she was resting her tits on her arm much like a falconer.
Ghostface killer. arm.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it stopped me dead in my tracks. Like I had a hard time breathing. I was so
Right.
excited. Like,
Yes.
and I was young. I probably was 7 or 8. I was like a little kid, and it
The
just
possibilities of the world have just
Yeah,
shattered.
shifted.
oh
Yeah.
Completely annihilated
Yeah.
your reality.
oh my god.
Your boobs
I
are
could
huge.
cry. I could honestly cry thinking about it.
That's wild.
I
Yeah.
think that answers almost everything. But yeah. Yeah.
About your entire career, your life.
Yeah. I mean, if that makes you
Yeah.
misty, I go, well, uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
another uh-huh.
It was
Uh-huh.
beautiful, dude. It was beautiful.
God.
The female body
Yeah.
is
Like a
absolutely
falconer.
absolutely incredible, and I'm excited for these villagers to get to
Still gonna send it.
get to see it for the first time
Well, they're not just
in a real way.
And do you think there's in any way you just trying to
in a real way.
Well, I tell you what, the
Recreate-
women in this village
Have you
probably
been
aren't walking
falconing?
around with their tits like
Yeah.
they're falconers or doing all the crazy
Okay.
stuff that they
Okay.
do in these magazines
Sure.
and
Yeah.
now on the internet. I
Right.
bet they're
Yeah.
not doing that. I
Yeah.
bet they're not doing that.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Yeah, but don't you think of like having
You ever type in retro?
it's really good. Don't you ever? But
Yeah.
they say like a lot of this like porno is like kinda-
They-
it's rotting the minds of
They say.
us and the youth.
They.
Oh, they say that? They
Yeah.
say?
Yes.
Hey,
Those-
I'll say it. It's rotting the minds,
Yeah.
bro. Come on, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So now that village is gonna.
Yeah. You can't watch it too much. You can't watch it too much.
Now they're gonna try to like do like weird moves in the bedroom.
I agree. There's no such thing as watching it too much.
Great ass.
Good
This
point,
is the
Adam.
way.
You can't watch it too much.
Yeah, you can't watch it too much.
Next thing you
Uh,
know, you're at your village. Everybody's trying to do pile drivers. It's just getting
Yeah.
out of hand, man.
But that's fun.
I mean, can you imagine?
But that's fun.
I'm a nice man.
But like, do you think in these villages,
Yes.
like, they're bored?
Yeah.
Right.
There's no
Well, no.
TV, so
No,
I
no,
got to
no.
imagine they've already done all this stuff.
No. They haven't.
They might be able to teach us a thing or two.
They haven't. They didn't even know that stuff was available to them. They did not even know.
But what else are they doing?
They're trying to survive, Anders. There's no boredom because they're actively trying.
I think they've figured out farming. You think they're just tired at the end of the day? They
They're
don't have
too
the
tired,
strength
dude.
to pile drive.
Dude,
is the
sometimes
way.
I'm a 40-year-old man.
That's
I have a bad
bullshit.
back. I have spasms. At the
Mhm.
end of the day, I'm tired. You know,
No, dude. I
Sure.
think in
I'm tired.
I think in any
And these villagers,
no, I think
who
in
are
any
having-
past civilization, it's like noted that like all people lived for was to fuck each other.
I don't
Well,
think
sure.
they get spasms out there in the village.
that's not all past civilizations. That's ancient Rome and Greece.
I'm saying in places that don't have like because I'm going to the past because we're talking about people who don't have access to internet or television. They fuck
Mhm.
they fuck the shit out of each other constantly.
Right. Right.
They were doing freaky stuff.
Well, I think in Greece they did. They literally would fuck the shit out of each other.
But this is like
literally.
Kama Sutra, like these books. These are
Sure,
tales as old as time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and honestly,
absolutely.
maybe you're right. I just imagine
Kama Sutra. They didn't have the internet.
Yeah.
I imagine these sweet village people, and they're not
They had their imaginations, Adam.
gaping each other's buttholes.
Why? What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you might be right.
But by the way, I think about this all the time.
I know
I'm
you
still
do.
gonna
I know
say
you.
that.
I know you do, dude.
How like it
All the time?
I know you do.
But no. But just like how you're like they don't have gaping buttholes. All it takes is for one person in charge to be like, and the women here, we need to make sure you gape your buttholes. It's
Yep.
just what we do here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
look, think about it. Every woman in Western world.
And that's in order.
So Durst, you think about this. You think about this all the
And that's
time.
in
No,
order.
I think about things that are introduced into cultures that just
Sure.
become like the status quo.
The norm.
Sure, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like-
Oh, yeah.
like
cell phones.
eating eggs.
Eating,
eggs,
sure, eating eggs, but like shaving pubic hair.
Like the first guy that
Like
that-
people just are
yeah.
like
Who did that?
women shave their legs and their armpits.
I was thinking about that today.
And they only do that because apparently, like during the war, when we were all gone to sell razors, razor companies were like, don't tell me you're hairy.
Right.
Be smooth. Shave
Right.
your legs. Gillette or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
You know, and then women were like embarrassed to be hairy.
Yeah.
I would say solid move, Gillette.
Probably the same as like,
And that's just like a couple steps away from a gaping butthole demand.
well, what brand is going to ask people to gape their butthole? What would be the
Bic.
sell?
Yeah, there's not a lot of
What would be
gape.
the
Bic will do it. Bic will do it.
Bic?
What?
Gape?
Why does Gip want? Why does Bic want?
Want you gaped?
once you
It-
gaped?
It's arbitrary. It could be anybody. It could be Papermate. It could be anybody, guys.
It could be paper mate.
It could be Papermate. It could be fucking. It could be Uniball. You know,
You're just
You know what I'm
looking for
saying?
stuff around your
You're just looking at your desk.
desk. Yeah,
You're
Let's see.
really just looking at your desk. At
yeah.
this
It could be Sharpie. It could be Sharpie. You guys. It could be anybody.
I don't know
could
if it could
be-
be Sharpie.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because, or like a lipstick company, because you know, like they might write things on the butt, like "gape me," like it's a little slogan or something.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, it makes more
Yeah.
sense than just
It would
Just
definitely
like
go
fucking
tape
did
or
it?
whatever the hell he's talking about on his desk.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, but think about like is it the Ubangies who used to put like the plates
What
and the
the
stuff
hell?
in their lips or like the extend their necks? That was just some dude being like, honey, will you like put all these things on your neck and make it longer and then put this plate in your ear and your lip? And then
Damn.
like some dude was like, actually it's kind of fly. I'm gonna start doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you've got this entire culture where they've got plates in their lips,
That's-
etc. And it's hot
Et
and it's
cetera.
popping.
Yeah.
And it just started with some person going, should we do this? Are we doing this?
Or like, it's cool that you knew the name of that village. I
Yeah,
think that's
that was
dope.
really cool.
But it's also
I don't know if it's the name of the village, but like the culture. yeah.
the culture people,
You
whatever
bang.
that was. You knew a cool word that I didn't know, and I was
Yeah.
impressed by it.
Yeah. Good job.
Or like when people used to powder their wigs. Like I watched that
Thank you.
Sure.
that
Yeah.
dumb Franklin
We covered this.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was because they were like, they had diseases. They had like fucking scurvy and shit, and they looked like shit.
You guys said they stunk.
That too.
And they stunk so bad they wore like good smelling wigs.
they were, yeah.
Which
I'm also sort of like they had water. Just
Mhm.
just clean yourself more often.
Yeah.
but did they have
Yeah.
soap?
Mm.
Did they have soap?
Here comes Gillette.
Maybe they didn't have soap.
I'm assuming they had some kind of something.
Anyway, all I'm saying is that these things, they get introduced to villages. Next thing you know,
You're fucking in a lemonade stand.
it's status quo.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you're fucking in a lemonade stand.
Here
Yep.
we
The
go.
end. The end.
The end. End of discussion.
Yeah, porno finds a way.
Next thing you know, your best friend has a dog you've never known about. Fucking what?
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
You guys, maybe I've told you guys.
That's absolutely wild.
Does it sleep in the bed with you?
No,
I don't know.
By the way, I've been over to your house. Where was this dog?
like under the stairs.
Mm,
What?
okay. These stairs are like
Well, that's the thing. The dog,
they're like the
The-
ones that are just floating, right?
yes, but the dog can't be really around people when visitors come over. So usually put the dog in my room when visitors are around.
Your room.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I mentioned on this podcast about how I grew up with people who had a monster house, big house,
Okay.
Nice, dude.
and well-to-do family.
Wow.
But they
Rub
kept
it
the
in.
dog. Hang on.
Hell yeah.
Give me a
They kept,
hell
the
yeah!
dog, they kept the dog in the basement, and they
Huh.
just let it shit everywhere.
Oh,
Oh.
Isn't
like
that crazy?
they wouldn't tend
That
to
is
the dog.
crazy.
That's animal abuse, isn't it?
Like you'd go down there to like get a case of beer for your parents out of the refrigerator, and
Alcoholic.
I stepped in shit. I remember, and I was like, stepped in. Your dog pooped, and they're like, yeah, he poops down there. Don't go down there unless you got to look around. And I was like,
They didn't clean it at all. They just
No.
let the shit amass.
they just closed the door. They just closed the door.
Dude, some people is weird. That's weird.
Isn't that wild?
Wow, dude.
That's vile.
And what's crazy? They know.
That's also animal
They know who
abuse.
they are. They
That's
know who they
animal.
are.
That's animal abuse, right?
Dude, I read some
I don't know.
wild shit.
It dries up in a week, I guess.
I read some wild shit online.
Nice.
Dude, just about like
Are you reading it right now?
yeah, about these celebrity couples and like the weird shit that they do.
What? Hold on.
And that they admit publicly. I'm like, it's just crazy how like weird something like Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox.
Are they together?
They were together. They talked about how they just would drink each other's blood and it brought them closer to each other.
Somebody help me!
I mean, it would, wouldn't it?
I think it better.
I don't know how it couldn't,
Shit. How?
to be honest.
Yeah. How
And if
much
I'm drinking
closer
someone
can you
else's
get?
blood, Blake, if we're drinking each other's blood,
You know
We're
I have a
closer.
dog. You know I
Yeah.
have a dog at that point.
I'm like,
We might know you have a dog.
you got a dog?
Drinking blood.
If you're drinking my blood, you know I have a dog.
And is there another example?
Yeah, because that's pretty
Not that I'm trying to move on from this ripe
that's pretty insane.
insanity.
Well, and then Megan Trainor and her husband Daryl Sabara.
Daryl.
Yeah. Which
Daryl.
Daryl Sabaro?
Sabara?
I don't know.
Mr.
Yeah.
Sabaro, like the pizza.
Like the pizza guy?
I don't know. They talked about how they bought toilets. They have 2 toilets installed next to each other
So have I. Oh.
so they can shit next to each other.
Shit.
That's like a SNL sketch.
And then she goes, he'll hang out with
The
me
cause
when
of
I
diarrhea.
poop, and I just can't take his poops.
What does that mean?
Like man poops are different, or a different fucking level, but my poops don't smell.
What website are you on?
Dude, this is just Twitter. This is just like a feed of like crazy shit that celebrities have said before.
I do like how Adam comes in here with stuff to talk about because I'm like,
Dude, I wasn't.
I'm winging it.
No, I know. I'm usually winging it too. I just was looking at this right before getting on. I'm like, this is fucking wild shit.
They take poops next to each other.
That's fucking bizarre. Why the hell?
I'm also like, if you're rich enough to have 2 toilets installed in your bathroom, like my
Yeah.
bathroom, every space is used for a thing. There's not a ton of extra room for a full other toilet.
Right.
Yeah, but
You know
that's
what I mean?
also there's something kind of like romantic and sweet about
No.
that.
No, it's not.
0.
0%.
Is that what you would start in your culture, in your village?
Yeah, we should.
That people have to poop next to their wife or husband?
Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst thing I've ever heard. Like to not want to be like separated from your loved one. You love them so much, you don't want to let them out of your sight.
That's codependency, and that is dangerous, dude. You have to.
Yeah.
Is it? Is that
Yeah.
bad?
Yeah.
That's not a good thing.
I think that's the
I'm-
last thing I want to do together. Like I'll do just about everything else together,
Mhm.
and then last pooping together.
I'm like, I don't want to shit on a toilet.
Like if she has the flu and she's barfing, I'll hold the hair. I'm in
Either
there.
you have
I
diarrhea or
yeah,
you don't.
I
That's
wouldn't
fine.
mind being. I don't want to be there, but I want
No.
to be helpful.
Okay.
But if it's a just hey, you gotta those wings are hitting. Let's head
What-
upstairs maybe.
What if like this happens later in the relationship? You're already like madly in love.
Later than now, it's been 40,000 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like it's like I no longer can shit unassisted. Will you please hold my hand while I shit? It's like very important to me. I can't
Unassisted?
shit assisted.
What you're talking about
What?
isn't
Like just
isn't real.
But
That's-
what if it happened? What if like it could
Like
happen?
I'm incontinent.
What does that mean?
Like
That
I
means
can't hold
you-
my shit in.
you
Like I gotta
can't
wear
hold your
diapers.
shit.
No, you
Stop.
can't shit unless somebody's
That's
with
not
you.
real.
How
That's not a real
maybe it
thing.
is?
no, but it isn't, Blake. You can't shit unless someone's holding your hand.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I could see that being a thing.
Well, then you have mental problems, and
Yeah.
then I
Yes,
think you
I'm
need to see a
saying just
doctor.
like something like kind of like snapped.
No. It's not real. I haven't even seen this on like a Tales from the fucking Dark Side episode. Like,
yeah.
come on.
You're not watching old episodes, man. Hey, football fans! There's only a few short weeks left in the season, and we've got some exciting wild card games to look forward to now. Get in on the action right now with our partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. They are offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. Stay in on the action and use your $200 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. That's right. You love the thrill of live betting? Well, DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting. All right now, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using our promo code IMPORTANT. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Oh, I like that. Don't let this slip away. Download the DraftKings app and sign up using promo code IMPORTANT. The crown is yours.
And then Jada Pinkett Smith, who can we just say is
Looney Tunes.
she's kooky. She's kooky, right? She's a little wild child. Her grandmother taught her how to masturbate
Her
when
what?
she was 9 years old.
Taught her how.
Taught her how to masturbate.
Oh,
My
man.
grandmother taught me how about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that the pleasure was coming from me.
Now, well,
Look,
see, I have to
Feminism is a complicated pond I don't want to dip my toe into.
I refuse. No, I
This
mean, that
is-
could be that. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean like this was like a demonstration, but perhaps this was a conversation she had with her. Like, it's okay to have that conversation, right?
Let me tell you something, Blake.
Yes.
I'm just trying to imagine my grandfather.
Yeah.
Being like, do you get erections, Anders? And me
That
being
shit's
like,
important.
yeah, just started getting those. Why? What's up?
What's up?
Let me tell you something.
stroking them?
Like, no, dude, what?
What?
No.
Why not? That I mean, why not? That could be a healthy conversation for somebody to have with someone.
Look, dude, everything can be in a healthy, everything
Sure,
can be
sure,
a conversation that's healthy. Ain't no way this was. It can't be.
No.
What?
But then you look how she turned out.
Exact. Yes. Thank you.
Absolutely off her fucking rocker, a lunatic, a crazy
Okay.
person.
Okay.
So then that all of her business needs to be out there in the streets.
Right. Okay. So it might have had a negative effect.
Yeah, this one, Leah Michelle and her best friend Jonathan
Look
Groff.
at this, dude. Us Weekly.
I like this. Spilling
Yeah.
tea.
Sus Weekly.
I think he's a gay man. I'm pretty sure he's a gay man.
Okay.
He
What?
said he had never seen a
Her
vagina
husband?
before. No, her best friend. Best friend
okay.
forever, Jonathan Groff.
Oh, yeah. He's gay. He gay.
He's an actor. Yeah, he's a gay guy, I
Gay guy.
believe. He had never seen a vagina, so
Ah.
she took a desk lamp and spread eagle and showed him all the lips and layers.
That's a great friend.
So here's my whole thing. Leah Michelle,
Mhm.
who also don't know her really.
Yeah. Really or at all?
I mean, like, I don't know her personally
Yeah,
or even like professionally, really.
Yeah.
Why
wanna
are
be
you
on
doing
you.
this? What are you doing? There is the internet.
Mm-hmm.
There is old gas stations where Adam had his life changed.
Mhm.
Yep.
Why are you up on a table with a desk lamp? What are you getting out of this?
I mean,
And are you
Yeah, she's-
available for parties?
Yeah.
It
That's
blew
kinda-
my
you're
fucking
kind of a cool
mind.
chick.
I'm kind of just like, where does this start and end?
I kind of think that's a cool chick, but that's also like, but how gay is he? Because I
right.
feel like, was it like a long ploy? Like he's really working every angle.
He's a Broadway actor.
that's a long con. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh, so super gay. So super gay. Yeah. Like there's not one straight man that does Broadway.
Well,
Yeah.
I was a theater major, so
No, he's pretty
Yep.
gay.
That's right.
You know what? He's not like
That's right. You have a dog named Pickles you've never admitted to.
Oh my
so
God.
there's
So-
you have
and the
some
name.
deep secrets, dude. You have
You know
some
what's
deep
funny?
secrets.
Jonathan Groff. He's not somebody who's what would be commonly classified long ago as like flaming, right?
Whatever. I don't hear that description anymore. I miss that.
Right?
Yeah.
But I remember watching him on. Yeah, you don't hear it anymore, but we all know what it used to mean and the weight that it carried.
Absolutely.
But when he was on that really good serial killer show, and he was straight on that,
Yeah.
I was like,
What show was that?
But-
That was
but
the
you're
David
not.
Fincher show.
like the body hunter, mind hunter.
Mindhunter, yeah.
I saw that.
But he was straight on that, and I was like, no, you're not. Like you just
Yeah.
kind of, you're like, it's like when you watch Workaholics episodes, and you're like, oh, Durs is like,
A straight guy? No, he's
yeah,
not.
like, oh, okay,
Right. Yeah.
And dude, imagine this. Olivia Wilde once said about her sex life with her ex-husband.
Look at him go.
Dude, I mean, it's a whole thread. I read this just 3 minutes
All right.
before coming on. She said, imagine if this is what, Blake, you have an ex-wife. Imagine your ex-wife said this
why?
in the news about you. So she's talking to a reporter about this. Imagine she said this about you.
He's good.
I felt like my vagina died. It turned off. Lights out. You can lie to your relatives at Christmas dinner and tell them everything on the home front is just perfect. But you cannot lie to your vagina. She added later, sometimes your vagina dies. Then you know it's time to go.
I don't disagree. And look,
Yep.
as I
Okay.
say this, I understand what this podcast
That's
is for
brutal.
us,
Yes.
but you don't have to say everything.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I did
Right.
talk about how I,
What is going on where people put a mic in your face and you're like, I'll tell my secrets? Yeah.
The honesty is not required.
The TMI.
It's okay to have some. You can hide a dog.
well, and also like, I get that like she's no longer married to this man and maybe there is some animosity there and
Yeah, she probably hates his guts.
probably you don't like him or for whatever reason there's some hate there. But
Right.
to say that your vagina died,
Yeah,
that's rough.
that's
dude.
dark.
But you know,
That's
that's
rough.
just a bad look for her where you're like,
Yeah, it's
you really got to go out of your way that bad for this no-name dude
Yeah.
who's just chilling on the couch right now?
I mean, I don't know. This poor guy, I mean, I'm looking
And now Adam Devine's reading his shit?
I feel for this guy.
and I'm looking at this guy.
Is he?
I mean,
Is he hot?
I wouldn't say he's hot, but he's a regular looking guy, but he's
But
wearing a fedora.
But she
So
said
he's
Okay.
already taking his own ride.
That my vagina would
Hey.
my vagina would die right there. It died at the fedora, brother. You can't have a fedora.
So wait, we're saying the vagina, he didn't kill the pussy?
No,
No,
didn't kill-
no.
killed-
The vagina died just when
Wow.
it looked at his dick.
of natural causes, fedora
That's rough.
related.
Can you imagine?
I can imagine.
So she
Cool thing to put on wax.
that. Yeah,
she also said about
she kind of lit him up. I like that.
then partner Jason Sudeikis,
He revived. He revived my vagina.
and they had like a weird falling out too.
Who is this?
Olivia Wilde.
Wild. I was thinking of Munn the whole time.
No, Olivia Wilde. So Olivia Wilde then said about then partner Jason Sudeikis
Uh,
that they're having sex like Kenyan marathon runners.
Penis.
I guess that's for a long time. The stamina.
Is that good?
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
it. So how, they,
Can you finish?
they are having sex for very, very long times.
hmm
I'm hearing women claim,
That's actually kind of tight. I wouldn't mind.
but I'm hearing that women don't really like having sex very long anymore. That's the new thing.
I'm hearing.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
hearing.
hearing from gal pals.
When you say they say and I'm hearing, bro, just open up.
I'm hearing from gal pals that they kind of want to. They want to kind of get it.
Just be cool.
I'm hearing, dude.
They want to get it done with. They don't really want to marry.
I think that's your girl going like, wrap it up, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm hearing from
Oh,
several of my gal pals that
We good?
they aren't looking for a long time. They're just looking for a good time. All right. And these marathon guys,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta wrap it up.
But sometimes you like to spend your time.
I mean,
It's the stamina.
but what like
Keep it a good pace.
what's the max? Like 15 minutes? Come on. You don't-
Yeah. What are you trying to do? I mean, I guess
what's
it's
the
just so-
minute
you gotta like you're switching things up. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not there anymore.
I also at this point, days are long. Days are long. Days
Yeah.
are long.
I'm not there anymore. My back hurts too much.
Mm-hmm.
I usually just give up about 5 minutes in and be like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Your turn.
My back's killing me.
I say you go.
Jessica Simpson.
Uh-oh.
I remember
What
back
is this?
in
Is this an article or
Yeah,
a
you
website?
are-
Or is this
No, it's just how they have
Listicle?
threads on different shit on Twitter where like a person just like breaks down like a topic.
I haven't been on Twitter in forever.
Yeah,
I am.
I've been trying
It's
to.
toxic.
Elon!
It's pretty
I've
cool.
been trying
Well,
to
it's
get.
So
just
remember
gnarly.
how you used to say about Jessica Simpson that
Her body's a wonderland.
that you used to say like you don't find her sexy because it looks like she would fart in front of you.
That sounds like something I would definitely say.
Yeah, I remember you saying like you think Carrie Underwood would
No.
keep it together and she's very sexy,
Yeah.
but you don't get Jessica Simpson because it looks like she would fart in front of you and a little doo doo would pop out.
So you.
Well, I don't know about the doo doo, but I do. I can see her farting and then like
Yeah.
laughing about it
Right.
and me
Yeah.
being like doo doo, but you keep doing it.
Yeah.
I've asked you to stop.
Yes, you have gas.
But that was on my leg.
Well,
Don't.
she had a
So I don't-
reality
I don't-
show. Didn't she like do a lot of farting on that reality show?
Maybe, yeah. I think that was it. It was just a lot of like eating with her bare hands. I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't know if she did or not.
I think it
Maybe.
was. Yeah, and like
So she said at one point, I guess on Ellen, that she only brushes her
love
teeth
Ellen.
maybe 3 times a week.
As someone who brushes only once a day,
That's crazy.
not
Jess.
okay. Not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is crazy. But because she doesn't want them to feel too slippery,
Ugh.
and she needs a little coating.
What?
Coating.
A little coating. Yeah.
I thought you said codeine.
No, a little coating.
She might
Yeah.
be off the codeine.
Instead of brushing every day, she uses a shirt or something
Oh yeah.
to wipe her teeth.
Wait, what?
Dude,
I know what you mean.
she is an absolute. So when I read
That's
this, I was like,
nasty.
oh, Durs was absolutely right. Not only is she farting in front of you all the time,
She's
Mhm.
brushed her teeth with her
She's-
shirt.
she's brushing her teeth with her shirt.
Oh,
Bro, if her teeth are that dirty,
ugh.
booty hole has to be disregarded.
Complete
Dude.
disregard.
Dude.
for
Absolutely.
the
If you
butthole.
can't honor the sanctity of your own mouth, your booty hole is a fucking graveyard
No attention to detail.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
of past graveyard of past
R.I.P.
wipes, dude.
Damn.
It was. There's all kinds of shit back there. Literally.
That's crazy.
It's too bad too.
I
It's too
thought
bad.
maybe it was like to protect her voice, like and like toothpaste damages your vocal cords or something. But she just
Blake, you're such a good person
Mm.
that I think it's getting in the way of your success. And
Tight butthole.
and I don't mean like professionally. I mean like
we're done professionally, mate.
happiness. Like I think you'd be a happier person if you took away the benefit of the doubt from almost everyone.
Okay, give in to the hate.
Why? What's going on? What did Blake just say?
He like rationalized.
I thought maybe
He was like, well, maybe if it helps her sing better. I'm like,
she wasn't brushing her teeth because because like vocalists, they tend to like have like be very careful with their vocal cords. Maybe the mint of the toothpaste is damaging or something. But she just doesn't like her teeth feeling slippery.
So this thread is, I mean, it's wild, dude. Madonna. I mean, the Madonna one, you're like, yeah, she's a fucking weirdo.
mhm.
But
She's on record. She was so cool though.
she goes, it's really good to drink urine after you've got out of a frozen bath.
I don't understand.
I wouldn't know any better. I don't know. I've never been in either a frozen bath or tried to pee.
That is a. I'm about to say there is a movement of people who are drinking urine now. I see the guy on Instagram all the time. They're claiming it has benefits.
Yeah, if you're thirsty. You know what else has benefits?
Water of dehydration.
But I don't even think because when you're like out in the desert stranded, if you drink your urine, it doesn't not dehydrate you.
I think after a while. I think once because your body keeps processing it, but like you pee out water.
Well, yeah.
At first, but then after you keep drinking that and you don't have much to pee out, and that's yellow as a motherfucker.
I do remember one of the like survival things was like you pee in like a hole and then you put like if you have like what's the Ziploc paper, the plastic wrap, and then
Cling
the
wrap?
water, the water rises out of your urine and
the
it
like
collects at the top.
condensation.
Yeah, and then you drink that if you're ever stuck in a desert or something and you have no water.
I'll just drink Adam's pee.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Go
drink
off,
enough water.
King.
I give you my
Adam
pee.
standing 69 right at me.
Damn.
Any tape backs? Any apologies? Any epic slams?
Oh. Huh.
I do. I'll apologize for going hard at Blake the last couple episodes. But what it is for me
Thank you.
is an absolute pleasure.
Okay.
No, it's just fun to learn about you. The fact that you have a dog is, I think
that
even
was-
people listening will be like, what?
Yeah. Never
I
brought
guess
it
so.
up, never mentioned the fact that this animal lives with him. I feel like we've talked about everything that you could talk about with one another, and the fact that you have this animal that
7
lives in your
years.
home. And there's
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
one story about like it shit on something or you slipped on some shit or you
No.
took the dog out for a walk and
Shit.
something
Right.
funny or crazy happened.
Right.
No, not really.
Does nothing
What?
funny or crazy happen with that dog?
Not really. It's
Oh.
pretty just like a pretty chill dog. That's why I never have brought it up.
Well, you said it wasn't a chill dog. And the reason that I've never seen it, even though I've been over to your house a couple times now.
Oh boy, Adam. Get him.
It's chill in the way that it's not a hilarious dog that has a bunch of hilarious stories.
It doesn't pass the vibe check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I apologize for not being more forthright.
Yeah.
I knew I'm like
Yeah.
this motherfucker is hitting either forthright or forthcoming.
Yep. He was going to come.
You saw me winding up.
I knew. I was like, it's fourth meal or something.
I was going to say forthcoming.
Well, I apologize for being forthcoming and forthright with you guys.
But
But
that fourth
all-
meal.
Also, you apologize about bullying me, riding me, but then you keep doing it. So the apology doesn't have a lot of weight to it because you're not changing what you're apologizing about.
All right.
This was
Fuck you.
another episode.
This is
important.
Oh,
yeah, the bitch.
Ba-na-na, na-na-na.